I woke up this morning, I didn't give a fuck. Took the first sip of my coffee, and I knew I still didn't give a fuck. It's a beautiful morning, and guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
But okay, I'll get this together. Typically, like it's $150 to install a toilet. Okay. And then my hourly rate is $85 an hour. Okay. So then to plumb the other two, probably 2 hours.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? What's up with it? Happy Saturday. What's up, Chai? What's going on, Mama? How are you? Cinnamon, what's happening? Simple Life, I see ya. I see ya. Sprite, Shauna. Miss Denise is in the house. Freaks 366. White boy, after you said something about this creep the other day, I went and searched on YouTube. I found, we're going to review and do a little deep dive on this weirdo, people. I am not a cancel culture person. I'm just not with any of that. Problem is, with weirdos, they must be gone. And we have a massive weirdo, guys, and I need your help. You're going to want to do it anyhow. We have a weirdo. This guy is extremely weird to me. What's up? Butter is in the house. Baby legs. Vicky, what's happening? The one and only wifey. The one and only wifey. Mother, Freddy, what's happening? So there has been a lot of shenanigans on these YouTube streets. Shouldn't say shenanigans. We got some great news this week as far as Summer Wells' case goes. We're hearing that, you have a search. But people, it's very important to understand that they followed up on a lead. They followed up on a lead. And as I'm scrolling YouTube, since they did that, I'm seeing the most wild videos. And it's just annoying. It's annoying me very much so because guys, they're just following up on a lead. Yes, it is awesome news. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I want somewhere to be found just like everybody else, but they're following up on a lead. I'm seeing all this misinformation. I'm seeing all these shenanigans. I'm seeing all this stuff, and I'm reading comments and people are buying it and eating it up. When in reality, they're following up on a lead. Now, it's crazy because people forget that just a few months ago, the TBI contacted the Wells family and asked if they can come out there and search around the mailbox area because they were following up on a lead then. Also, a few months before that, I told people I was speaking to SF. Matter of fact, I remember exactly when I reached out to SF. So here's what recently I reached out to SF Investigates because me and Noel are helping another family in a missing person case, and we're going to be reviewing that and have a video about that soon. Cinnamon is gonna be new member. I appreciate you, Mama. Huh? Oh. Andrea Presley, 17 months strong in the house. What's up, Mama? I appreciate both you guys very much. Thanks for becoming a member and 17 months strong. I really, really appreciate you. So back to SF. We're helping a mother. That's not what this live is about. We'll get there when we get there. But I did reach out to SF to see if he could help the mother. Now, that's with that missing person case. If you can recall back when Not Bright Media started with Summer Wells posters and throwing her picture in with Sebastian on their fake reward money. When all that started happening, SF reached out. He said, I know that you talked to the Wells family. If they need my help, I'll give it this and that. Back then, he told me, and I told the internet this, but I don't know how many people listen or not. He told me that he was in Tennessee working on a different missing child case, and he was speaking to somebody at the TBI, and they told him that they were following up, wait for it, on a lead in Summer Wells' case. And I say all this because people are all surprised, they're all happy that the TBI is doing something about Summer Wells. People, they've never stopped. They always are following up on leads. Whether the tips are good or not, or fraudulent or not, is a whole different ballgame. But they do follow up on leads, and that's what this was this week. And wow, it's got to be shitty for Ziggy. She, Cher got teeth. Cher got everything off the Summer Wells case. Ziggy as well. Matter of fact, they both were involved in a scam not too recent in Summer's name. But people said, why would you marry a suspect? And the address that the TBI searched, there's some type of link to Fred Hill, right? However, what we're going to be talking about tonight is this guy named Austin Reed. And he also lives in that area. Matter of fact, for your viewing pleasure, I shall show you where he lives. Now, this guy is extremely weird. I'm telling you guys, it's going to get weird tonight. It's going to be a deep dive. It's extremely weird. This guy has 1 million Facebook accounts, 1 million TikTok and YouTube accounts. It's extremely weird with this guy. I say guy, but he's really a kid. I figured out how I can do this now, I think. There we go. I can make it bigger now. I figured out how to do it. So what we have here is 3,500. Come on, Matt. How's it going? Oh, okay. It's clicks. Wait, give me a second. I gotta figure this out. Okay, so how's that on y'all's end? That's the bigger thing. Okay. That is just a street Google search, Google map. As you can see, 3,500 Van Hill Road. So we're going to be talking about this guy a lot tonight. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, and I have more, I'm talking about this guy right here. I got so many scattered notes, so just stick with me. So as you can see, guys, this is a kid. Somebody sent this to me, and they asked me. I had a lot of subscribers help me with this information. I got a lot. Somebody asked me, is that Candace with Austin Reed? And obviously that doesn't look like Candace. I guess maybe somebody can confuse. Let me get the comment off the screen so you can see clearly. Obviously that's not Candace, but more importantly, we got a mother figure, it looks like, in this photo, which is very important. Now we're going to do a deep dive on this, but back to the situation with the update on Summer. It's not looking good for the Zigster. I mean, talk about karma. It's really weird. I did reach out to Don Wells today. It's looking like he's still a little bit upset with me, or at least I should say, Candace is still telling him not to talk to me, which is fine. I actually looked into the process order of the autopsy report that we've gotten in the DD situation. It is still oncoming. I cannot speed it up. It's pissing me off. It is on the way. I promise you that. My reputation is pretty good if I do what I say and then I say what I do. So all I can ask you is to be patient. Now, there's a lot we're gonna cover here. I'm gonna be talking a lot about this guy Austin, and I'm gonna show you guys a little reminder of Dirty Donna. She was saying that she wants me back in prison. She was saying that all these mean words. Well, Dirty Donna, you, ma'am, have contradicted yourself. You, ma'am, are Dirty Donna, and we'll get there when we get there. We're going to talk about the PI, Jason, but this guy that I'm talking about and asking about, Austin Reed, is very interesting. Some creators have talked about him earlier in the case. This guy uses Summer Wells photos in all of his social media avatars. I'll give you a sample, and holy shit, is there a lot. Holy shit, is there a lot. I'll give you an example of some. I did a video the other day, which you guys we're asking questions about, and it's very weird, right? Where is that thumbnail of that video? Very weird with this guy. Here it is. He makes a lot of these. Look at the avatar. That's Summer. Austin Ray K. Reed loves kids too much. I like girls, sweaty girls, and I like their titties and privates. It gets worse than that, and I'm going to show you as non-X rated as I can show you on YouTube. But I'm going to need you guys to take the wheel. I'm going to show you what I can show you, and I'm going to need you guys to take the wheel on this one and do what you do. He belongs nowhere in our community. He belongs nowhere using Summer Wells for anything. And frankly, he doesn't belong on the internet. We're looking at a straight predator. It's very weird, people. Why does he live near? And from what I can tell you and show you tonight, he's been arrested for his online use. Who is this guy? Why does he use Summer and talk about Summer in these weird, creepy videos that he makes where he whispers over little girls? Why does he say that he knows the family and Jody Sue? There's no verification on that. Who is this guy? Kid. Where did he come from? Who does he know? It's all very weird, people, but we're definitely going to dig into it without a doubt. Let me catch up on my comments. Some people have covered this guy. I know that Mama Bear has done a live on it. She may or may not join. I actually asked her to because I respect her opinion. I know she does excellent research. So if we have time, we'll have Mama Bear come on and inform us of some things. What's up, Act Right? How are you? There's Mama Bear right there. What's up, Missy? How are you, Mama? Good to see my OGs in the chat. Love to see my OGs in the chat. Don't blame Katie is in the house. Katie, what the hell happened to your channel, to your new channel? And let me do something real fast, the Katester. If I could just make you a mod real fast so you can drop your new link to your new channel. Do you have like maybe 2 minutes or less or whatever? Could you have a minute to jump on here and let us know what happened to your channel? If you don't, you don't. I get it. What's up, Stacia? How are you? I also have seen a lot of people 15 months strong. My mama, canvassing crime. Stacia, 15 months strong. Canvassing crime. We have to have a recap conversation, if you don't mind. Maybe reaching out tomorrow on Sunday sometime. I hope you're still in here and heard that. What's up, Kits? Another one of my favorite creators posted her parody of Dirty Donna yesterday on my community. Another creator canceled, had to rebuild, just like I have two creators in the chat. For some odd reason, they lose their channels. But this guy we're going to talk about tonight has about 7,000 channels promoting this fuck shit that we're going to watch. It's ugly, it's gross, it's nasty, it's chomo-ish, and it does not belong anywhere near Summer Wells or in our community whatsoever. Now, let's get started. Wifey, let me know if Katie wants to come up. I was going to drop a link for Katie for her to explain, but it's cool if not. I think we'll do it in this order, guys. Okay, the Kates are okay. She's coming up. All right, here. All right, Katie here. I got a big time show to do, so come on here, tell us what's going on, and get the hell down. Don't be coming up here hogging. What's happening here? Oh, I know what's going on. What is this? Let's do this. Bamity bam. All right. I did drop the link. Let me do it again. I don't know if, and then we got a lot to show. So I guess I want to show, there's so much I want to show tonight. And I hope we have time to do it all. We should. I'll make time.
Hey, white boy.
Hey, do I have to stop?
Can you hear me?
Are you up here? Oh, you're okay. I see it. What's happening?
Oh,
what happened?
Nothing. I just, got my channel nuked. So I have, there's a very scorned man.
Who?
A very scorned man. I'll tell you, I'll email you later. I don't want to put his name out here, but he decided that since I was, I guess, happy and moving on with my life, so on and so forth, that I was not suffering enough and I did not have enough remorse for how badly I had hurt him. So he decided to, I don't know, somehow find my logins. And at 4 a.m. the other day, he went in my channel and went live and played porn of big black cock, okay, and midget porn and all kinds of stuff for 3 minutes. Yes, the BBC got me.
Well, I bet you Ernie Shell definitely was in chat at least before it got deleted. Damn, this guy sounds psycho. So he broke into your login. He's all, so he's on some "if I can't have you, then nobody can" type of shit. And he says that really you're happy. What he does is he wanted to take your social media away from you because you're giving it too much attention. You're enjoying your community, having fun, whatever. And he wants you to be miserable, crazy, and thinking about him 24/7. Damn, you need to get that guy sounds dangerous, man. What a scumbag.
It's unfortunate. I've never been like, I don't care about like the numbers or whatever about my channel. I'm not trying to be like a big time or anything. It was just I felt really violated. I don't know what other info or he got into or whatever. So I had to go and change like all my banking info and stuff. And it's hard to imagine somebody that like you loved and cared about and respected. This wasn't like a recent thing either. This happened a long, long time ago. And so it was very violating. It was unnecessary. And I would never do that to somebody ever. But he thought that I needed to suffer more.
I had a toxic relationship that I was in, and at some point before Noel, obviously, and this chick, it was like an on and off thing, very toxic, but did the same thing, stole my phone and changed all my passwords to my socials and stuff, and just wild, man, straight psycho as well. But all the rumors about you have been 100% false. I heard that people took people want to take credit for taking your channel, if you have beef with somebody and all this. So all that's false. Okay, good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
It still sucks. You got to rebuild, man. And that sucks.
And that's okay, because I'm glad that this isn't like, this is just extra for me, This is just fun times and stuff. So I'm glad that like my financial situation and stuff isn't dependent on YouTube, because that would really suck. I can't imagine people that have big channels that make a lot of money on here just getting nuked because someone's in their feelers, and it's just unfortunate. It makes him look really bad. It says way more about him than it does me. And, it's kind of good though at the same time, because this was the last thing that he had in his back pocket to keep me on some kind of a leash. And he finally yanked it and about snapped my neck. But I'm not upset. Like he didn't get the response that he wanted. And I made another channel and we're just going to keep it the fuck pushing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely. Keep the awareness on Ernie coming. Do me a favor, drop your links a bunch of times in my chat. I'm asking you to do it. I know, that's like, the rude thing. People think it's like the rude thing to do is promote it. I'm asking you to do it because you're restarting and I like you and it's unfortunate. All right. But yeah, absolutely drop your links and guys, sub up to Katie. This is the truth. No problem at all.
And I'm going to get down, right. But I'd love your opinion about the post.
So we gotta get to this Chomo exposure. So I'm going to drop you, but yeah, drop you.
Okay. Before I get down, I don't know if you can hear me, but can you give your opinion about the post that I tagged you in? I'm going to get down.
I can now. It's kind of like going in and out, but I can hear you now. Can I? That's all I heard. Did she drop down? I think we lost her. I didn't hear her question. If anybody did, if they could say it, that'd be cool. She asked, "What's up, Miss Daisy? I see you, Mama." She asked a question. So I didn't catch it a while ago. I did not see the post that she tagged me in, but I will look at it, respond to it, and all that. And I didn't. I guys, it's not like I'm being a dick. I just want to. I'm nosy. I wanted to get the truth of why she was canceled.
Shit.
But
they're giving out phone books again.
Oh, I thought the autopsy thing came in. But I wanted to get the truth, and we have a lot of Chomo stuff to cover. And we're going to get to that now. Okay, so this is the thumbnail. I will show there, guys. It's going to get weird. It's going to get weird. So just stick with me, man. And there's a lot happening here. Okay. So, okay. Where do I start? Okay. I guess we'll start here. So Austin Reed. Okay. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. Okay. That I have found. Okay. This is under the comments of a post where people are exposing him. He is also friends with and followed by another gay guy named Aiden Ramy, who has a maroon Toyota Tacoma, like the one seen the daytime Summer went missing. Now, I'm showing you this because this guy lives in the area that they searched the other day. Okay. And I want you guys to remember the red truck. We'll come back there. Hold that thought, right? Now, let's continue. Oh, I don't know if you caught the bottom of it as well. I'll move it up. And then somebody says, there's word that he was arrested today at 11 a.m. Also, that he has 9 to 10 Facebook accounts and a ton of TikTok accounts. Holy shit, ain't that the truth? Just chill. Now, let's continue. Okay, we'll come back to that. Now, what's this about? This is a little bit big. So, this one says, attention everyone, especially parents. Austin Reed, Rogersville, Tennessee, lives off Fugate beside the preschool, early 20s, multiple Facebook profiles. He's claiming that he's in a relationship with a little girl, Summer Wells, on his profile. Please be vigilant and share this. There's an individual named Austin Reed who's been taking photos of young little girls from Facebook and posting them with disturbing captions. Despite privacy settings, he's managed to misuse photos of children. We are not going to keep protecting these weird pedophiles. I don't come and care if something is wrong with him, special needs, etc. This is weird, sick, creepy, and disturbing. If you recognize any of these children in his posts, please notify their parents and contact local authorities. We must protect the children and ensure predators are held accountable. Please share this widely and help us keep our community safe. He is in Rogersville, but he may be taking the photos of the little girls from anyone's profile anywhere. Now, if you can remember from my video that I posted last, there was a grandmother that was very upset because he was whispering weird chomo things over a picture of her granddaughter. When the mom found out about this picture on one of his billions of profiles, which we'll review here shortly, he commented and told her, if you want the picture taken down, you'll need to get a protection order against me. So I don't want to hear this guy's crazy or any of this stuff. He's got plenty of sense. Plenty of sense. Okay. Now let's continue. So people are defending Austin. I don't care if he was your friend. You know he's a creep. Everyone who knew him could say that. I don't think you guys realize she was 15, a literal child, not even old enough to even have a license. He's 20. And here is a picture of can you guys see this baby? I will let your imaginations figure out what this post is. Excuse me, what this picture is and the reason for that post. Now, look how weird this gets. Keep track. Here's one of his YouTubes, one of many. Austin Reed James, 2005, Love Teddy Bears. Look at the videos section, people. Look at the videos. Love you too, sweetheart. That girl, in my opinion, can't be, but I don't know, guys, 12 years old. So obviously, you know this one. I put it on a thumbnail. We just had it up. Okay. This is when it gets really weird. Okay, wait, there's more here. Let me hit these next. Okay, now look at all these profiles. Then I'm actually going to take you to a YouTube. I'm going to show you how weird it gets. Look at all these profiles. Austin Reed. He always uses him, hers, him, his. I'm sorry. Now, just in case just so everyone's caught up, I also use pronouns, and they are handsome and brilliant. So please, if you leave a comment, I'm gonna need you guys to actually you're gonna have to address my pronouns, and that's gonna be handsome and brilliant. Okay, handsome and brilliant. Now you can put it in either order if you'd like. But just as long as you can, address me as Mr. White Boy, you're very handsome and brilliant, and then your comment, because you wouldn't want to, be you can't be, be with all this hate. Now here's another one, Austin Reed Cinnamon. Okay, this person made a new type of profile that doesn't have to use the name they are in every day. Okay, I'm just showing you all these for a reason, right? Look how weird this guy gets. Now, hold on. Here's about a collage of them, right? Here's a collage of Facebook profiles. You got Austin Reed. You got another Austin Reed. Austin Reed, love Riley Ellis. And here's an Instagram one. Okay, now we did, okay. Let me bring you to an actual, let's have a look-see at some. I want to show you guys something. Trigger warning. Absolute trigger warning. Absolute trigger warning for what I'm about to show you. You guys have to take the wheel and let's do something with this because it's a lot weird. It's a lot weird. It is a lot weird. Well, that's not what I want to show you yet. It's up here. Guys, hold on in the comments real fast. I'm trying to show you what I need to show you. Give me 1 second. Come on, you goddamn thing. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, have a look. Have a look. Now. Okay, now I want to make sure everybody is with me here. Is everybody with me? Is my volume okay? Watch how weird this gets. Watch how weird this gets. So it's very hard to find his YouTube profiles. People have been reporting them, and YouTube takes them down pretty good. Box. Watch how weird this gets. There's the link drop. Now let's go back there. Here is one of his accounts. There's the him stuff. Let's go to the bio. Is that what I want? Yeah, the bio. So here's the bio description. She's a YouTuber, so much better than other YouTube videos. I love it too because I have a good time, babe. I love you, babe. I love you, babe. I love you, babe. Weird. Hot little girls photos. This girl cannot be but 8 years old. What kind of disgusting, weird thing is that? What kind of weird people? Come on. This is weird, people. This is weird. Now, look at the shorts. Look at the shorts. These little girls. These are little girls. I'm not going to play the shorts because I don't know what I love. This girl, what's this one say? This is just weird shit, people. These are, what the hell? These are random because they don't smell like little, what? I love little girls. Okay, this is just weird shit, guys. I'm gonna do something against what I wanted to do here, people. Against what 13 days for this cutie. Now, what the fuck is this? Now, what is this? Now, what is this? This is one of his shorts. He looks like he's upstairs somewhere, and he's recording two girls walk out and with their mom from their house. Yeah, this is just where I can't even like. I can't. I just can't. I can't with that. All right, take some comments, and we're going to go back to Austin Reed, people. This gets very weird, but I'm going to show you guys some connections here. I don't know what I'm going to show you. So I read you that comment about maybe he got arrested. Apparently he did. There's a couple people that are pushing a lot of awareness on and about this guy, but they're not on YouTube. They're on TikTok. I found a lot of creators put a lot of awareness on him because he's very active on TikTok. But guys, we got to do something about this guy. We cannot have him over here. That's weird shit, people. And I'm going to show you some more weird shit. It gets a lot weirder. This is terrifying. How old? So he's 20 years old. A lot of his posts, he used like younger pictures of himself, 15, 16-ish. He did get arrested from what I could tell. I hope everyone on the phone, it's very disgusting. Let me find the name and its timestamp. Lori Fax, what's happened? I don't understand. What if we are looking at? Oh, Lori, this is some weird guy. His name is Austin Reed. I'm just trying. He uses Summer Wells photos in his avatars and stuff. I did a quick video. You probably want to watch the last video. How are you, Lori? It's just it's very weird. A lot of other creators have kind of been talking about this, but it's weird to know that he is somehow connected in to what happened the other day on that search. He also has a friend apparently with a red maroon truck, which is also very interesting. Okay, I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. I think he is related to Lisa K. Same last name. She seems to know everything about Rose, Bly, and Summer. I don't know. I don't know. Lisa, in my, what is this? Can you show Noelle the screenshot Austin Reed had of the live stream with Summer in it with the Halloween border, please? She asked me about it. Babe, do you have this? Noelle. Who saw the red truck? You have it? Where? Send it to my Twitter.
I'm seeing what you're talking about. I don't have it yet. Hold on.
Oh, like the truck they believe may have been on the road. So I'm unsure about the truck. I'm unsure about the truck. I'm just reviewing this guy and showing you guys this guy's social media, and this guy's a weirdo in general. We can absolutely take that to the bank. This is some weird behavior. Very strange to know that he lives in the area that they searched, which was, let me get the name complete. So he resides Van Hill Road. Okay. Now let me show you some stuff here. There's more stuff on this guy, a lot of stuff. That would be the arrest video of the TikToker that does good work. Hold on. Let me go up here more. Give me a second here. Where's that at? Okay. Right here. Where's this post at? Because this is where he's blowing a kiss at. Oh, it's got to be here. Okay, here we go. Come on, Matt. What the fuck are you doing? Austin Reed likes little girls. Rogerville's, Tennessee. Bubba needs to have a talk to him. Okay, is this what you were talking about in the comments? Let me get. Why is this not all big and stuff like that? Okay, let's have a zoom in. Is this what you were talking about? So I don't think that's Summer Wells in the photo. It's a little girl though. It's very weird. He's blowing kisses. His content, guys, is disgusting, and I'm not going to play it. I said in the video, it's extremely disturbing. He whispers like he'll have a still photo of a little girl. What the hell is this? And he whispers like he just keeps saying, I like little girls and weird shit. Or he'll say, this one's prettier, this one's that. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I can play it. It's gross. It's super gross. Okay, where are we at? Back on X. Okay, so let me, where else do I have? Page showing him. We got that. I showed you the YouTube channel. Okay, let's go here. So this guy does excellent work. Let's have a look. A listen. This guy, I think he shares his videos to both TikTok and Instagram. What? Okay, whatever. Come on. Come on, get out of here. All right, here we go. So this guy with the beard. Hold on. How do you rewind this shit? How's it happen? Hell yeah. Man. Can y'all hear the bearded man? I like the bearded man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not clowning on him at all. I like him. Sound. No. Okay, good to know. Sorry. I got it now. Let me do it like this. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so let's do it like this. So bearded man is cool. He's on TikTok too. I'll drop his link in the thing. We like bearded man. We like. Okay, watch. I'm gonna show you.
Kids.
How about now?
On his face.
Give me a one if now. For now.
TikTok.
One you can.
He loves kids with all his heart, little pervert. I heard they got you. You better hope they keep you. You better hope they keep you locked up over their daughters. I am. You made an enemy you really shouldn't have. I got your address.
I'm gonna let it replay for the people who were lagging that didn't hear the beginning.
Austin Reed, Tennessee. Other people's kids on his Facebook and his YouTube and his TikTok. He loves kids with all his heart, little pervert. I heard they got you. You better hope they keep you. You better hope they keep you locked up, pervert. See, you say a lot of dads ain't protective over their daughters. I am. You made an enemy you really shouldn't have. I got your address.
All right, what we're gonna do here on this live. His name is Austin Reed. He resides in Rogersville. Somebody text Noel, put it in the chat, or give it to wifey. Give me Rogersville jail, and I'll call up to verify, confirm if this weirdo is or is not in jail. This guy on the screen, I'll drop his link in chat. He's pretty good. He puts these clips on. He's active on TikTok, and I think he just downloads the clips and puts them on Facebook and Instagram. He's Good though. He's been covering this guy, Austin Reed. And from what I can tell, it looks like Austin did get arrested for some weird stuff. Now, I don't know if he's bonded out or not. I'll call though. You guys know I'll call. I'm all for it. I will. If you give me the information, I will 1000% on this live call right now and verify if this weirdo is or not in jail. So just let me have it or give it to me. So yeah, this guy's got to go, guys. I'm showing you his profiles. I'm showing what people are saying. I'm not going to promote his fucking content. He's a weirdo. He's a predator on little kids and children. He's weird and he has to go. So I need you guys to take the wheel on this and drive it home. And what I mean by that is report this dude, man. We don't need him on the internet. He's just a predator on kids. It's weird. Why is he using Summer's profile? Why does he say that he knows them? Why is the TBI and the feds? Why is he in the facility? Why is he in the area that they're searching? Very weird. Does he know Fred? It's all very strange, people. It's all very strange. Now, I want to show you real fast. Jail number above. Thank you. Okay. Now, last time I did this, you guys had me calling all the goddamn wrong jails. I'll call now. I'll call Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'll call everybody. I'll prank them. I'll leave voicemails. You guys know I will. I'll get a fucking protection order for YouTube. I've done it. Okay, what do we have going on? Campus and Crime, five gifted memberships. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I saw that. If you got one, thank you. Thank you to my friend, Canvas and Crime, a good person, somebody that this community knows very well. I am looking for the damn phone number, Canvas and Crime. If you didn't hear me earlier, please give us a recap call tomorrow. Okay, you guys did. Thank you. I love to see that. I'm looking for it, guys. What's this say? White boy, that's Sean Hammonds. And he is the father of the little girl that is in one of the videos Austin Reed put on his YouTube. Austin stole the pic of Sean's daughter in his Facebook channel. That is great information. I did not know that. I would love to have Mr. Sean Hammonds on for an interview for awareness. I think he's doing terrific work. If you know him, send him the link to this video. If not, I would love to have him. Jail number above, I still have not seen. Where the hell is this number at? I'm looking. Babe, you got the number? I'm looking for the jail number. All right, here's what we're going to do. Damaged goods. What? Okay, that's always a good reluctant. Hold on. That means she's got something good. Texting me now. See what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to call. I do want to review the red truck. I want to Dirty Donna. Get on her. Okay, what we got going on for text messages? I got nothing going so far. Huh? Image. Here we go, babe. Okay, it's 272. Hawkins County Jail in Rogersville. Austin Reed, Tennessee. Okay, here we go. I got 2 phones. So what kind of number is this? 272. What? Oh, there it is. 42. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Justice Center Drive. All right, let's do this. Austin Reed. 423 272 6968. All right, here we go. I'll put on speaker.
Thank you for calling the Hawkins County Jail Company. Please choose from the following. For booking, press 1. For medical, press 2. For payment, press 3. For payment, press 4. For payment, press 5. For payment, press 6. For payment, press 7. For payment, press 8. For payment, press 9. For payment, press 10. For payment, press 11. For payment, press 12. For payment, press 13. For payment, press 14. For payment, press 15. For payment, press 16. For payment, press 17. For payment, press 18. For payment, press 19. For payment, press 20. For payment, press 21. For payment, press 22. For payment, press 23. For payment, press 24. For payment, press 25. For payment, press 26. For payment, press 27. For payment, press 28. For payment, press 29. For payment, press 30. For payment, press 31. For payment, press 32. For payment, press 33. For payment, press 34. For payment, press 35. For payment, press 36. For payment, press 37. For payment, press 38. For payment, Authentication, press 3. For central control, press 4.
Hey, what's up, guy? How you doing today? I'm trying to look to see if my cousin is in jail again. He's a sick fuck. I'm just going to see if he's got a bond or not. His name is Austin Reed.
You said Reed, R-E-E-D?
Yes, sir. Austin first name. And
I'm sorry.
if he's in there, if you could let me know the bond amount.
I don't have an Austin Reed here.
If he was arrested in Rogersville, he would go here, right? Don't call him from out of state, and I have to keep bonding this dumb. He's my cousin, sir, but he's a goddamn it, he's a dumbass. You know, he's played grab ass once. I had to get him out. He's like a peeping Tom. He's just a weirdo, you know, and it's pissing me off because he's a sick fuck, damn it. But I don't even know where the hell to go or call. Would it be this jail?
It would be, but he's not here.
I reckon he was arrested the other day, but I'm not sure. I'm just getting the back end of it, and my auntie keeps calling me, begging me to get him out. She ain't got no damn money. I'm just tired of them all, actually. And you should see them crying about the food stamps since they've been off. Jesus. Holy shit.
He's not here right now. So I don't know if he was just brought in or he's not.
All right, I'll call later.
Still be transferred over here.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. So I think here's what I think, guy. I think he was arrested. I do believe it, but not for nothing serious. I think he bonded out. Now I don't know. Rogersville. Listen, man, Rogersville's very small, and they don't have too many jails. And that Van whatever hill, that's only like 7 point something miles away from. He would have to be there. I think he can't find him in the system because he bonded out. Now we can look it up and all that. Haven't done that. If I have time in this live, we'll do it. But hopefully they don't have a bond. Unfortunately, he's not in there. And I heard, did you guys hear him typing and stuff like that? He was searching for him. That's the only Austin Reed that comes up. Well, Lori, you got something? Lori Fox does excellent work. She's one of my favorite Twitter follows. Met her during the Sebastian Rogers case. She's been a good war partner over there and kills people with the memes, kills people with the common sense, does excellent work. Date of birth 4491. Let me remember that. What's up, written in the stars? How are you, Mama? Someone's getting the back end of. I had to make it up like he was my cousin. You know what I mean? So we'll look it up in a little bit. I think we got the right place. I think he just. I kept seeing on Facebook. And stuff that people did look it up and that he was arrested. Nothing official, but it did look as though that he got arrested. I think where the confusion may come in, and you know, I don't like to do all this misinformation. I think that he got arrested for some weird. This is just my opinion. I think he got arrested for some weird stuff that we're reviewing, and it was around the time, but. Like the day before the TBI went and searched that area. Now, don't get that twisted with he lives over there. Did they go search his property? That's not what I'm saying. No, he lives in that area. Okay. Matter of fact, you can Google where the TBI searched, and he lives on that street. Okay. So just so the facts are clear. Now, I want to get back. I can't believe he had that. You would think so, and he does, and he shouldn't have one. Medicated mama. If I see I can do a deep dive, I believe weeping. White Widow. Hey, actually, I appreciate your research. I'm actually going to play a video here of a community post that you did, I believe, and it was from Miss Christine from 2000 and from 2 years ago. Reed does try to sound. It's very weird. There is an Austin Reed that's 34 that's arrested, which is not the right Austin Reed. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Now, okay, this makes a lot of sense. So this might be what's happening. There may be confusion or people looking at the wrong person. The guy, Austin Reed, who we're talking about, he can't be but 20 to 21 years old. I believe he's 20. Okay, I believe it's 20. I'll put a good picture of him on the screen so you guys can see. The fact that he's not in jail, yes, 100%. I just did a quick search. If they are arrested in Rogersville, they get sent to the county jail. Right. Hopefully he didn't have the bond. That's the okay. Okay, so let me continue. All right, where I don't remember exactly where we were, but it's not a problem. So what we're gonna do here is I want to show you guys. We'll get the Dirty Dawn at last. I want to show you guys. I promise. I did say that I would show you him. So he's on the right. That is him. And if you want, I'll show you. I put a picture of the street that he was on. And I was reading a lot of stuff in the beginning of this live. Okay. What the hell is going on here? Did I go up too far? I sure did. Okay, so this person, I don't know who the hell this person, what creator this is. I don't even really want to promote this person because as far as I could tell, they're like some Ernie Shellish predator hunter type weirdos. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I will look at my comments. You guys shall tell me. What is this about? We need this. Okay. However, there is some information where they drove by the area, which we'll have a look-see at, which is right here. So here is the area which was searched, if you will, a little better looked than like Google Earth and whatnot. I'm trying to get this to look as big as possible. So we're just listening. We're just looking. Let me get the volume going. So this is where the weirdo around the search area that the PDI went search. Absolutely. Good for you, medicated mama.
Okay, so
Okay, so is there more? I think okay, here it is right here. Let's jump over to here. Can't make it any bigger, unfortunately. Okay, so there's a little bit of footage, I guess you could say. Okay, which is better than Google Earth, which I've been seeing a lot of people uh, show. Now let's go back to X. All right. Okay. So this guy, Jason PI, post on the red truck. I guess I'm going to go backwards with Jason PI. If you guys remember the PI, if you don't, I'll give you a quick recap on this PI. So the PI, I was all over this guy because he's weird, and I don't know if I trust this guy or not. I could tell you that he was calling Don all the time, and he like almost like assigned himself on the case. People are confused, and they seem to believe that he's the new PI, which this is not true at all. Now, before I get there, this was on findsummerwells.com. Is this AI or what, guys, right here? Or is this just videos I've never seen of Summer? Who's this? What? Yeah.
Let me know when.
Go ahead.
Apparently, it's me, right?
Yeah. Oh, the stream?
So nobody can hear me.
No, that's not done. Wait, hold on.
Oh, duh.
So really fast, Nicolina, you don't have to make a live up. Apparently, Nicolina got mad. Irrelevant Nicolina, where who nobody cares about, got mad because I had Katie on. Sporadically had Katie on explaining her channel getting deleted, and we like to joke over here. If you don't have a sense of humor, I'm sorry, this channel is not for you. The problem is, though, we actually help families with missing children. Nicolina, you don't do that. You just brag about being, I mean, what kind of moron goes on the internet and brags about a whole motorcycle gang raping her, and then she still doesn't get in, nor the husband. It's just weird stuff. But instead of making up a live with all of your care and grievances, you're welcome to come over here and grab a link. Big, tough, mean girls. I didn't care about the mean girls in high school. They were corny and lame to me in high school. And I sure don't give a fuck about the mean girls on any YouTube streets. So take your big, goofy, lame ass and go find something else to do. It is 6:30 on a Saturday, and I am rent-free in your head. I am so rent-free. You are stalking my channel, just waiting for me to give you some content. Lady, get a life. It's going to be 2026. People don't want to see your stupid live. People want to see you have some nuts, right? and come over here and take a link. I can put whatever title I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want on my channel. You don't have to worry about it. And if you do worry about it, come take a link. So we're done with Nicolina because I don't see her in the comments desperately asking for a link. So Nicolina's done. Weirdo. Come be a mean girl. Lame. And you won't take a link because you're a fake individual. When I spoke with you on the phone and my wife, the one and only time, you said we don't have to, we can stop being our YouTube egos now. We can stop being our YouTube characters now. What? What was that? You play a YouTube character. You're a weirdo. It's all a facade. Your existence is fake. This is me on the phone. This is me on the internet. This is just me. And that's why you won't hit a link. You're a weirdo. Alrighty, moving along. Moving along. That we were rudely interrupted. So let's see if I can get the PI. Sorry for that. Anyway, this is a video that I saw on Fine Summerwell's group. And I saw this, and is this AI, guys?
Blonde hair, blue eyes, only 3 feet tall at the time.
One for AI, two if not. Yeah, she's all worried about where Blame Katie. I don't get that. That's weird. Like that's all weird. It's all weird. You're not going to stop Blame Katie from coming over. You're like middle school retard games. Like what are you trying to do? Like is that what you thought? I was gonna like get all red in the face and be like, oh, I better not have Katie on panel again. She's no good. I've learned my lesson. I better not have Katie on. Like what kind of weirdo stuff is this? What kind of weirdo shit is that? That is AI. However, I will drop this also in the chat. Not to get too off subject or anything. I wanted to show you guys this, but back to the PI. Let's do it like this. So back to the PI, really fast recap. Give me a second on the comments as I explain this. As I'm going somewhere with this, you'll see where the PI situation is that's Miss Christine. We'll do that in a minute. Okay, that's what I hit wrong. Okay, so here's where we're going. All right, so Jason Jensen, he jumped on the case. He kept announcing he was a PI, this and that. Spoke with the Wells. He had a theory a while. You guys remember his tip that he had about the robbery, whatever? Him posting back in September. More reflection on Summer Wells. As most of you know, I've been in Court TV a couple times to discuss Summer Wells on shows, speaking out. The probability is greater that Summer expired in the truck while Mom was shopping inside the store, and she thought Summer was asleep before there was an act of foul play on the parents' part. However, the parents both passed polygraphs, so I believe they are innocent. Now, he got flack for this, right? He got flack for this because when he would go on Court TV or whatever, I don't know why it's not showing. When you go on Court TV, you have Chris McDonough on there, and he's all about painting the narrative, right? I don't have really a problem with Mr. Jason Jensen, but I just wish that it's hard for me to I don't know what to say about him. I don't know if I like him. I don't know if I trust him. I don't know where he's really at, right? And let me show you about this. Okay, we can just do it like this. Now, the red truck. These are a couple important posts right here, right? This, I think, is a good post by him. It says, remember the sighting of the red Toyota Tacoma? Was this the correct vehicle? The owner of this vehicle sold his Tacoma in August 22. Summer went missing in 2021. Okay. Where's his other red truck post? He makes a good theory here about, did somebody get is the truck the correct vehicle? Which it could definitely be a different vehicle. It could be maroon, it could be red. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But a recap on this guy real fast. So you remember the stuff on Court TV. Then he left the Cold Case Foundation. Then he had he's been on YouTube streets lately with his theory about this robbery or whatever it is. Where is it? I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to promote himself with the case. There's no telling who anybody's real intentions are. This caught my eye, which I thought was comical on two different occasions right here. Okay. He says, holy crap, let's go back there. Come on, man. What the frig is going on with this? What? Okay, where is it at? This was crazy. I can't even believe he really posted this. Anybody with a brain cell, you guys can debunk this in 10 seconds, right? he made a big post about it. There's the other truck thing I was looking for. Okay, it's right here. So here it is. So he says, TBI confirms her remains have been found. Breaking news, TBI just found Summer Wells' remains, right? 3 minutes ago. This is clearly an AI, one of those AI, those lame AI channels, right? He says, I've been asked to verify the accuracy of this YouTube video circulating the web. To my knowledge, it is entirely fake. An Nobody asked you to do that. But look who's in the comments. Crime Lines Lies. 1-800-TBI find if it's not true. No, don't do that. They don't need ridiculous nonsense. Do not do that. They've asked like twice. Don't do that. It's wild, these people on YouTube with their shenanigans. It is absolutely wild. Anybody knows the TBI has been begging, don't be doing fraudulent tips. They don't need you to contact them. Hey, TBI, guess what? I found a fraudulent video on YouTube. I'm calling it in. Like, what does that do? It doesn't do anything. You're wasting complete resources. Here's the red truck thing I was looking for earlier. So his post over here says, asking for a friend, can a red 2005 Chevy Colorado be confused with a red 2005 Toyota Tacoma? There they are on a side-by-side. And people, that's pretty, I mean, it can be. Oh, that's very small. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? That better for you guys? Way better. All right, let's stop there. She has no real life, and that's why you guys talk about Nicolina. I forgot about her already. Damage goes, what'd you send? Babe, you got something? Yes, it does seem that way, Red. It's hard to tell with him because I could tell you that I've caught him in a few lies. Mama Bear said she sent you something. I could tell you that I caught him in a few lies with what he says publicly and verifying it through Don and Candace. And he kind of like tries to attach himself to the case. It's just very weird. I will, though, go ahead and give him credit because he, his view of the case is completely different than Chris McDonough. And it's caused him to kind of veer away from CM. So I don't know if this is like a pissing contest or what, but he's probably trying to make a name of himself through this. There's no telling. But I wanted to bring this to your attention because this weirdo, Austin Reed, there is speculation with a red truck associated to him, right? And he stays off of the street right here. I'll show it to you. Austin stays off the street of which got searched through this last TBI search and then following up on a lead, which would be right here. Then I will get on into Donna. All these alts are so weird. This would be 3,500 Van Hill. You could see this is the same area in that driving video I was trying to show you guys, right? Now, there has to be something done. You know, I'm always helping people on this channel, whether it's families, if I'm sticking up for people, if they're getting cyber bullied, whatever it is, white boy damage, we're always, for the most part, trying to help the next person, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. We enjoy doing it. The problem is with that is don't really get a chance to defend myself ever. I can clearly see that you people will give me money. And it's a picture of Dirty Donna. I don't get to defend myself, right? And if you didn't know, if you didn't hear, Dirty Donna took a massive shot at old white boy. And I don't know where this came, how much weed or crack was inhaled or smoked to this day, but she took massive shots. And I don't know how I feel about all this, right? I really don't. Listen to her. Listen to Dirty Donna. This lady is tripping. Just listen to Dirty Donna and what she has to say, people. It's out of control.
He's making shit videos about me and this dirty white boy. I can't wait till this dirty white boy kid goes back to fucking jail, because everybody on his cell block is going to know that he's been spending 2 years sticking his head up the ass of a pedophile, and he's been promoting the pedophiles. Yeah, that's going to go over really well next time you're in the pen.
Well, the good news is that he is no longer tight with Don Wells, from what I understand.
Well, he owes me an apology.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
And unless I have it, I'm waiting for them, because these idiots, these people who go to prison, they usually go back. Okay, and when he does, every link he ever did where he pretended it was okay for these pedophiles to harm this child, it's going to go to his whole cell block. You can count on it. You can count on it.
Yeah, I agree. You deserve an apology for the way you've been treated. Oh, and another one is the Glarer. He's come after you before too. Oh, he's come after me too, actually.
All right, so Dirty Donna says that I've been protecting and promoting a pedophile. Actually, I'm trying to cancel one, and that was the exact purpose of this stream, Austin Reed. Now, Dirty Donna, she has had a vision, right, that Don Wells has done all these weird hypersexual things to Summer Wells. There's no evidence of that, right? There's no evidence of that. He's not a pedophile. He's not on any registration list. So I don't know what she is talking about, right? I'm not even in the greatest terms with Don Wells as we speak. However, she then goes to say that I'm going to go back to jail, prison, because that's what happens when people break the law. They go back. And when I do go back, how people are going to, how my tater hole, it's not safe because of all the links she's going to send people. This is what Dirty Donna has to say. Now, the thing is, people, I'm actually not going to debate the last part of that. At this point in the stream, I'm going to pretend that if you break the law, you go back. There is no changing, none of this, right? In the last portion of her statement. Now, only to bring you this. Dirty Donna is a massive psychic. She has psychic abilities. Now, I'm trying to understand, how come she didn't know the feds were coming? How come she didn't know the police were coming? She didn't see it? I mean, there was more than one. But Dirty Donna and her medical marijuana charges and her 77 felony charges are out of control. And she might, and I'm here to tell you that Dirty Donna is definitely going back. And I think that her tater hole might not be safe, because I might be sending people all these links when she goes back. Now let's have a look at Dirty Donna's little history here, as she wants to tell you that I'm going to go back. Now, The thing about this is she's a psychic. She didn't see any of this coming. You would think that Dirty Donna would have been, aware of the arrest, aware of how much time she might be looking at. She didn't have nothing. It's because she's a fraud and a fake. But I will read you this for Dirty Donna, wishing jail on people, which is not cool. It says, Donna Lambert from San Diego facing 7 felony charges for providing marijuana to an undercover cop who had gotten a valid recommendation under false pretenses. These charges were not dropped. This story has a post from Donna herself in the comment section that outlines the situation fairly structuralized. I would say pursuing this woman and others with an undercover sting operation that cost taxpayers $2 million in waste of resources, but perhaps pales in comparison to the raid yesterday on 15 medical marijuana facilities that, as far as I can tell, were operating in compliance with state law. The state attorney and the general guidelines of the district attorney, Donnie Dumanis, appears to be a prohibition crusader who wants to make it virtually impossible for this law to get passed, blah, 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 blah. Continuing with Dirty Donna. Donna's facing 7 felonies, selling marijuana, undercover officer with a doctor's recommendation, accepted a plea deal on May 27th to avoid jail time. Lambert's case is the third of 3 medical marijuana prosecutions pursued by San Diego County District Attorney. Hold on, let me see what says at the bottom here. There's more here. It's not a victory, it's kind of a draw, Lambert told me outside the courtroom. She said she still believes she never broke the law. What a moron. Lady, you got arrested. They're about to put you in the jail, and you're saying that after the judge hit his gavel on the thing and gave you probation or whatever you got, you're telling reporters that you still don't believe you broke the law. How come you didn't see any of this as a psychic? I can't believe this, Dirty Donna. This is out of control. Wait, there's more. There's way more.
Seriously, she would have been behind bars, but she took a deal. She was selling weed illegally to somebody else. That is not following the law, dummy.
So
you are a drug dealer,
Donna,
fucking idiot. Donna
Lambert, Dirty Donna, elderly father Don, who Nicole lived with, had been a fixture at Murrieta City Hall, where he regularly advocated on behalf of medical marijuana patients. Don took up the cause after his daughter, Donna, was arrested for possession of marijuana in San Diego. Her case garnered significant media attention. She was accused of providing cannabis to an undercover police detective who posed as a medical marijuana patient. The sting was a part of larger investigation with the San Diego District Attorney, Bonnie Dumanis. So, Dirty Donna, you mean to tell me you not only did not see any of this coming, but you were specifically dealing with this undercover officer, this cop, dealing with him, right? And you didn't get a vibe, a reading, you didn't get a message from the stars, Cancer and Scorpio and all this, right? Your crystal ball didn't tell you that he was shenanigans. Your lady, you are out of control. You are the plug. You're the plug. From what I'm reading, you were the plug. So I'm just going to pretend, Dirty Donna, that I got all my dope from you. And you're the plug. But, Dirty Donna, everything you say pertains to you yourself. You're going to go back to prison, Dirty Donna. You're going to go back. And what about when all those inmates know about the weird shit that you say about these kids that are missing, all the lies that you've been caught in, right? Your butthole is in jeopardy, not mine. What do we think about it, guys? No, I want to send you some things in chat. You guys can send whatever you want. Let me read these comments all now, guys. So I'm going to scroll back to about, make sure every single day that you're happy. I'm going to scroll back to about, I just sent you, I remember that. Yeah, so I left off here. I thought it was Fred's truck or parked at his house near there. It could be. It could be. It could be. I don't want to confuse the two things. Two things could be true. I don't know. Here's what I do know. I remember specifically asking Don Wells in the beginning of this case, like, what were the first YouTubers that were there? And he said with no hesitation, the psychics were there on day one with the shenanigans. And Donna was one of them, right? He also has always thought, Don has a couple of theories, or I think his theories have changed over the years, but who he questions most, one of the people he questions most in his daughter's disappearance is Fred. I think it's we don't know what happened the other day. The media covered it. They went there. They follow up on a lead. That could mean anything, people. That could mean they got a tip, they got a lead, and they were looking for something, and it was all bullshit. That could mean they got a tip, they got a lead, and they were going there, and they did find something. But TBI has been very not so gracious with the media. And I think people confuse that with they're not doing their job. And that's not true at all, in my opinion. I do think TBI is following up on a lot of leads. I do think that they take it serious. I do think that they're trying to find Summer. I just think that if you've listened to what they've said, right, and the impact social media has had, I think that, they give you what they can when they will. You know what I'm saying? I think the availability and thinking that they, are obligated to update people confuses people with that they're actually looking for Summer, Yes, the ladder can be taken off the truck. It's not hard. Though these photos are two different ones. What, trucks? Yes, they are. Yes and no, but the person said it had to be ladder. You guys can send anything to either me or Noelle. My email is my channel name, Whiteboy Lockdown Radio @Yahoo. And Noelle's email is her channel name, Damaged Goods with No Regrets @Gmail. We also have a YouTube phone, 786-764-4077. That you can call, text, whatever. This guy, Austin Reed, needs to be off the internet, guys. I'm behind on the comments. I'm scrolling back now. I put the number on the screen. But this guy's a sicko. I'm trying to do I'm trying to bring awareness about him in a way that won't turn your stomachs, won't Noelle already did it. That's hilarious. That won't turn your stomachs that I'm allowed to show on YouTube. But it's hard to do. It's hard for me not to. I didn't want to play one of his videos, but I did. Where was that one weird video where he's upstairs just recording two little girls come out of a house or something with the parent, no volume, nothing. People, it's a lot of weird content. It's very weird. And I do believe that he got arrested. I don't know what for. It couldn't have been anything serious. I mean, I don't like people like her, so never watched her, but I had no clue who she was. A criminal. Yes, Donna, Dirty Donna is absolutely has been getting exposed. She has claimed in her videos that, you know, in the Daybell case, that she actually said that the lead detective in that case emailed her thanking her for her psychic abilities, right? Because of all the work, and actually she solved it. And there's a video where there's the lead detective's getting interviewed, and he's asked about that, and he's like, "No, that's not what happened at all. Law enforcement solved the case." You know what I'm saying? What a scammer. She is. No wonder she was involved with BHB. Absolutely. Good memory, Stacia. Absolutely. Yeah, her spirit guides did not tell her that the feds were coming. It's, you know what I'm saying? She needs a new crystal ball. Oh, Jess, I did a live about her. If you really want to know about Dirty Donna, anybody, if you really genuinely want to know about her, I did a live about her. Matter of fact, that clip that I played where she is big mad and saying that I owe her an apology, and I made this video. I made a video. It's about 2 years ago. Matter of fact, the best way you can find it is I made a new playlist. It's called Fraudulent Psychics, and a lot of her videos will be there. So just check the playlist. She is delusional. Exactly. I called, I'll tell you right now. I called earlier the jail that I call. I can call the other one. I just don't know. It doesn't really. I called Hawkins County Jail in Rogersville. Serves as a central hub for various county departments and services, including them. That's the one I call. The Justice Center. I can call the other one in Greenville. Give me the number. I'll call it real fast before we. I'll call it real fast. I should have looked him up to find that out, to be honest with you. But listen, guys, I dropped a lot of links. If you're watching this on the replay, we don't order anything for giving your opinion on her. You also. God damn it. You also don't owe her an apology for not believing her and her mediumship. That's like trying to tell some they don't have exactly. Very, very well point on the screen. What was his date of birth? Somebody said 4/92 or 91. It's earlier in the chat. I put it on the screen. I said it out loud. If you're watching this on replay, I'm going to be putting a lot of links in the description box, or I'll pin them either or, because you're going to have to know where to go to look at some of this stuff. Now, I want to tell guys, people, I didn't see this. I love you, baby doll. Oh, thank you so much, babe. I did not see that. Really fast, guys. I want to just put these things on the screen one more time, right? You guys need to take the wheel on this and report it. If you could watch some other creators, Mama Bear was in here earlier. She did a live on this guy, Austin Reed. But a lot of his accounts, I just want to show you the accounts real fast because they need to be reported. He's a sick fuck. Okay, let's do this real fast. Austin Reed loves Austin Reed loves Riley Ellis. Okay. Then you got Austin Reed, Cinnamon, Andrea Lynn Salmons. What the fuck is taken by? Weird. What kind of guy? Look at the eyes. What kind of guy puts hearts like that? You see trucks in the background. I don't know if that means anything. Okay, then you have this weird shit. Austin Reed, Lydia Berger. These are all Facebook accounts I'm showing you now. If you missed me read some people talk about this guy, rewind to the beginning. It's very, 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 very interesting. I will give you a current link right now to his current YouTube channel. This is still alive. He's able to post these sick and demented weird things on this channel. So, look at this post of this little girl. Little hot girl photos, he says. Little hot girl photos. Come on, guys. What is this? Matter of fact, I'm going to post the link to this in the chat. I can't with this stuff. I can't with this stuff. I can't with this stuff. It's who says that? So there's the link to an active YouTube channel, which is crazy because read the bio, look at the videos. I'm sure it'll be gone. There's some people on this, and it's just disgusting, people. It's gross. This guy this guy's a blessing right here. Somebody said what his name was earlier in the chat. Apparently, from our chat tonight, is very upset because one of the little girls in this nonsense is his daughter. And I've seen this man on TikTok. I've seen this man everywhere, right? And he's pissed. Let me know if you can hear this. I will share the link in the chat. Where's the volume not good on here? Here we go.
I seen what you posted, buddy boy. And he likes to post other people's kids on his Facebook and his YouTube and his TikTok. He loves kids with all his heart, little pervert. I heard they got you, pervert. See, you say a lot of dads ain't protective over their daughters. I am. You made it.
I played it earlier. He's make sure he's the one. He's the young one. There it is. 4491. Thank you. So I dropped the father's link of the Instagram in chat. He's on every platform with this awareness, guys. Freaks found 3 YouTube channels for him. Wow. Man, if you could get your community in on this, that'd be awesome. He needs to be canceled, man. It's disgusting. That's what communities do, you know. I can't really say that Blame Katie and her community are true crime people or trauma people, but it doesn't matter when there's a real situation. We all can come together. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice if I can ask Nicolina to help out, but instead she's just hating on wherever Blame Katie goes for some reason. This is and now that I'm thinking about this weird stuff, you were the person who tried to say she was trans. Very weird. It's a jealousy thing with you, Nicolina. You had to make Blame Katie trans, and I'm a married man, but she doesn't look like a man. But now, on the other hand, the whole gang that you wanted to you brag about it. It's your story. The gang that you let grape you and everything, they didn't even let you in, because they thought that they don't like roast beef number 5 with extra cheese. It's like a Quiznos number 5 roast beef sandwich. They can't get jiggy with that. They just can't get jiggy with that. And that's just what happened. That's what I was told. But so that's just how it went, guys. It's alarming, man, that somebody is so psycho status and stalking somebody that would go into the social media, delete the YouTube. Yeah, and you're right, Katie. You need to go back to your banks. That person, you need to have a look at everything, man, and be careful. Be very careful. That's I don't know your situation. You did say you're going to write us an email, and I'm sure it gets more personal and all that. I know you don't want all your stuff out there, but man, yeah, you might even want to think about doing a police report, because who knows the extent that person will go to. It's weird. Very weird. Very weird. Very strange. Yeah, trouble seems to follow her wherever she goes. She's possibly she's the problem. Use a tip form. It seems that way, Stacy. It does seem that way. I didn't call you that. The father does it. He has a YouTube. The father does it. The Hillbillies is contracted by FBI. They can investigate and work with. Yeah, guys. All right. I'm going to jump off, man. Does anyone know if they found anything on the TBI big search yet? Supposedly, a Paul Hill has a yellow car. It was seen racing past the police when they were on their way. I don't know. I don't believe a lot of what these YouTubers are putting out. Be smart, guys. Look, they were following up on a lead. That's all that's all they were doing. We don't know if it was a good one. We don't know if it was a shitty one. The only thing on my end that I'm hoping that it did not come from YouTube. I'm hoping that it didn't come from one of these creators. I'm hoping that it didn't come from, I'm hoping that it was legit and a real tip, that something concrete that can move the case, something that they can do something about, right? That's what I'm hoping for that happen. A lot of people, I've been seeing people say that they ran in and busted down into houses and all types of just misinfo. It's wild. And then I'm hearing people like, I'm just glad the TBI is finally doing something and they haven't forgot about Summer. What? They never did. They're following up on a lead. They just contacted the Wells a few months ago, right, to ask to come to their property for whatever tip they got then, right? And Steve Fisher, SF Investigates, specifically told me, right, that a TBI agent he was in contact with a few months back as well, told him that he's following up on a lead, right? That's I know you can't really take that last one to the bank because it's coming from me. I know my subscribers will believe me. I know people that support SF will believe me, but naysayers and haters, they won't, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't know why you wouldn't want to. I don't know why I would lie about that. It's weird. I wouldn't. But my point is, man, they have been on the case. Unfortunately, man, these cases they're not like regular crime. It's very hard to solve missing people, man. It's super hard. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here, man. Please, man, take the wheel and help cancel this guy. He does not deserve to be anywhere on our space that we share, especially the space that any children share on this internet. So let's get him up off of it, guys. I'll see y'all soon, and stay smart around these YouTube streets, man. And stop being jelly. Stop being jelly. Until the next one. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.